Pratt & Whitney Rocketdyne in San Jose, California developed, manufactured, and tested solid rocket motors for a variety of space exploration and defense purposes. The major portion of the manufacturing process was the mixing, casting, and curing of solid rocket motor propellants. Following several incidents, Pratt & Whitney decided to close the San Jose facility and decommission the entire site. Safety Management Services was contracted to manage the safe decontamination, disassembly, and demolition of approximately 242 explosive operating buildings on the site. The site contained numerous waste streams, with hazardous waste being generated primarily from three activities at the site: manufacturing operations, research and development, and site remediation. Explosive and hazardous material contamination levels ranged from trace amounts to heavy or even bulk material that had to be identified and safely removed to allow the disassembly, demolition, and removal of process equipment and buildings. Equipment included grinding mills, piping, valves, pumps, laboratory equipment, dryers, tanks, mixers, and many other types of equipment. Hazards analysis was performed on all decontamination processes. Where practical, limited disassembly and manual decontamination techniques were employed. In many instances, disassembly was not possible or was not safe, and contract employees had little or no experience with explosives. For inaccessible areas such as piping, complicated machinery and equipment, or facilities where visible inspection was not possible, portable X-ray, borescoping, and remote pipe cutting was employed to gain access for decontamination. Where the hazard was too great to perform attended operations or risk expensive equipment, remote thermal treatment was employed by building an oven around the items and thermally treating them. For smaller items requiring thermal treatment, a car-bottom furnace was located on site for thermal treatment prior to final disposition. Formal explosives recognition and decontamination training was provided for all contract employees who would perform field work. With over 1.2 million man-hours on site, there were no lost time injuries and no explosive events. SMS applied proven hazards analysis methodologies in the approach to assessment, decontamination, and demolition of equipment and materials. All items were decontaminated and disassembled to a point that they were safe to handle and either transport to a disposal facility or transport to a third party to reuse or recycle.